Good morning, everybody. Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we need to look at XRP, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and the stock market, the S&P 500. Reason being, we are seeing some pretty cool recovery rebound movements within most of the major cryptocurrencies. We also knew this was going to happen. By no means was this a surprise over the past couple of days here. We've been making videos for quite a long time. Let me pull this up really quickly. Don't know why that pulled up Microsoft, but you can see here, we have been making videos for quite a long time, pretty much marking this bottom. We knew the ascending triangle would be breaking down. We then saw the markets hit bottom, and we discussed numerous times that there would be a rebound. Check it out right here. The rebound started. What this means, XRP won the lawsuit. We then have what is next for us as we start to hit major resistance on the weekly charts here. So across the board, none of this was a surprise, and we have been able to lock in some very good, solid profits over the past couple of days. And hopefully you guys were able to as well. You can see here we have been inside a descending fractal, a consistent weekly downtrend. We have a major price ceiling up top on this bad boy, major price floor, and you can see this has been the most, and I mean the most textbook-like formation here. That is not surprising in any way. When it hits the bottom, we move up. When we hit the top, we've moved down. And you can see it here. Every time we hit this top resistance, we fall. Look at it. Consistently here, and you can see that same thing happen right now. And even on top of that, you can see every time we've tried to break through this to head up with these major wicks on the weekly candle, we break down. And you can see we were doing that last week. And I said specifically, if we close this weekly candle above the major downtrend, we would be looking very nice to expect to see a rally to the upside. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, and we confirmed closure actually really low. And with that being said, we figured, okay, it's going to fall. Like we were talking about how we're not going to wait for the daily to close, because it's a very good chance daily could close above and we can still correct. And as I zoom in to the daily charts here, you can see we didn't even attempt it, but in the past we have closed above here on the daily, and by the end of the week we end up tumbling. So it wasn't a surprise by any means here. So we're going to go over what to do moving forward here, new signs to look out for, so on and so forth. These are very easy trades to capitalize on. So I'm excited to go over that with you. But with all of that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, before I dive into the technical analysis, make sure to check out BYDFI, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange. They're offering double rewards with a VIP rate. What that means is you can get $50 in free sign-up bonus, as well as a 31-day VIP rate with extremely low trading fees. The best part is BYDFI is currently doing a no spot fee, which means no taker or maker fees. And what I mean by that is, let's say you send in Bitcoin, you convert it to XRP or USDT to XRP or to Bitcoin, yada, 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 which a lot of us do back and forth. They're no longer charging a fee on that, which is huge. That means every time I withdraw some of my profits and I convert them back to USDT, whatever, I can withdraw them with no fees. And that is very cool. I'm very excited because it's usually like $5 or $6. Now it's $0, which is awesome. But on top of that, I will be updating you guys later on in today's video on how you can earn over 2K in free bonus money from BYDFI. Super cool. Stay a little bit, and I'll explain more later on in today's episode. But regardless, diving into today's episode here, you can see the clear outline. And I've been drawing these. I'm going to just get rid of this. I think at this point here, we all know what exactly is happening here. We no longer need these outlines here, but you guys can, actually, I'm going to leave these just for referencing in the past, that you can see that we do typically form these descending fractals. We have a much bigger one, obviously, forming right now on XRP's daily, weekly charts, whatever you want to call it here. But we were in a massive kind of ascending triangle here, flag pull up, price ceiling, uptrend. You can see each time we head up, it's higher than the last. Then we hit this problem zone up top here. We knew it was a bit of a resistance, and we discussed if we can confirm closure outside of here on the weekly, we could buy in and long. But if we break through the floor here, we are going to short it very quickly. We did just that, closed below here. We had a massive short opportunity. Then with the update early morning, I said, hey, we are so freaking low and oversold. Get in and long this. If you missed out on the dump, you can get in on the pump, the rebound, and that is exactly what happened. So not only did we make money off the dump, but we made money on the reverse rally to the upside. Since then, we went right back up to where we started from, which talks about how this is pretty much just a bear trap, and now we're trading inside this trend here. So typically what we're waiting for now is a breach above these resistances here. Do not touch really XRP. We don't have a new technical indicator forming here. You can see it's just consolidation on the weekly. We're just waiting for a weekly candle to break outside of the moving average here, as well as a downtrend in the the price ceiling. That's also why we've been having some problems at this zone here, because this weekly red band has been such a problem in the past for us trying to break through. You can see it. It's doing the exact same thing right now. So until we can get through this resistance here on the weekly charts, there's really no reason to get into XRP, and more than likely XRP is going to be due for moving lower than it is to be moving up. It's pretty obvious at this point. So if we don't break through this, expect to see us tumble lower. It's more than likely what's going to happen because we're hanging out a little bit too high on this, resistance right now. So just keep your eyes peeled on this. Anywho, moving forward from XRP, I want to talk about BYDFI like I was saying before. So not only is BYDFI the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel, mainly because you can buy long, sell short, create stop losses, take profits. You can even make a trailing stop loss, which means you can, you might be up a position. Let's say you're up a couple $100. You can move that stop loss up to lock in guaranteed profits in case the market's reversed. But the best part, and typically what I like to do and how I started, was you can see opening up these things. So not only do you sign up for free with the link down in the description below, what that does is you can now get up to $50 and then a VIP rate. Then head on over and complete these tasks under Welcome Rewards. Claim the new user advanced exclusive and limited time event tasks right here. You can earn quite a lot of money. There's even exclusive tasks like where is it? Advanced tasks, sorry. We can get over up to $5,000 in a bonus with feedback, which is really, really, really cool. And typically what this is all doing is it's stockpiling bonus money, and I'll explain more what that is in a second here. But what you're doing is you can earn over 2K in free bonus money by completing these tasks. And then head on over to the demo trading account. This is how I started my cryptocurrency venture. It used to be on eToro. Now I, switched to Dudex and BYDFI. But what you can do now is you can get familiar with the platform, learn how to trade, practice your skills, test out how well you do using their bonus money or their monopoly money here, their simulation tester money, 50K to test your skills, get familiar. You can always reload it by clicking this. You can reload your money back in, getting more demo money here. And once you're familiar and you can make profitable trades, you click on the live trading account, head on over to the live trade, and all the profits you earn off that free bonus money they gave you, you can withdraw directly to your Coinbase account or to your MetaMask, wherever you want. It is so easy and awesome, and it's just the best way to dip your toe into, into trading cryptocurrency. Or if you're already in it, just another way to just trade on somebody else's dime, which is really cool. And then you can just draw all the profits. So make sure to check them out. Like I said, down in the description below, completely free. Anywho, moving forward from BYDFI to Solana and then the rest, it is too early, like I said, to get in on these cryptos. We had a major dump, then we had the major run. We've already shorted and we already longed. At this point now, it's a waiting game. We need this to consolidate. We need some sort of technical indicator to form. Then we can, buy in or short or leverage trade, whatever it is. At this point, it is way too early. There's no indicators forming here. Like this might tumble and then it might start doing something like this. And then we could say, oh, we know what's forming here. Let's get in for a pump or a dump. But until then, we're sitting ducks. This needs to consolidate out just a bit more before we take advantage of pretty much all these cryptocurrencies. That goes for XRP, that goes for Solana, even Ethereum here. Ethereum's now fallen back inside its descending fractal here. We bounced off bottom, but we're not doing anything. There's not enough technical indicators. There's not enough candles. There's not enough history for us to base a reference on what we could predict for the future. So you have to be patient at this point, moving forward for the next couple of days until we can uncover some new formations here. And until then, you're going to have to sit tight. Same thing with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's consolidating as well. We did break outside of here, but we're stuck on price ceiling. These charts and these indicators aren't really doing Bitcoin any good for the time being because of where we are. Yes, we came right back up to the uptrend that we were at, which is really nice. But until we see some more movements here, until we see some new patterns, no, literally, there's nothing we can trade, at least in my opinion, that's not risky. So, keep your eyes peeled, be patient, let the markets pan out a bit more. The only crypto that really still has the only thing we trade that still has some sort of indicator is the stock market. And we look really good as of yesterday where we closed. You can see we have formed a descending fractal. We fell into this here. We thought we had this was a bull trap, but we thought we broke out. But you can see if I zoom out here, kind of the similarities in patterns. If I jump to the weekly, you can see how the market likes to move. This is no means a surprise. We have these dumps, so we're still in a higher low pattern here, and this could cause another rally to the upside. We don't know just yet, but so far moving us all the way down to 55 is incredible. You know, from a high of 75 down to 55, that is awesome in my opinion. It took a lot longer in some other cryptocurrencies here, you can see, but for the most part, this little correction here was very healthy. The problem is this going to continue to correct down to here, or are we going to continue that scaling movement here? That's the problem zone. We already bought in here. We started a dollar cost average. We bought in here, and we're going to be scaling positions like this. So what I mean by that, I'll get rid of this stuff. We bought in right here because I think this is the lowest point, down 10%. This might be down 20, 25, something along these lines here. The likelihood we fall this low, I don't know. Like I said, we've already fallen like 10%, 9.5. This is 15 and this is 20. So you can see where my buy-ins are. But it's basically like, oh, in case we don't actually dip this low, let's say we only dip here and then rally. Well, I got some 10% of my, money that I wanted to put it in. If we dip here, 15%. If we dip here, that's 20%. And you can see we'll scale it down and it'll lower the positions that I bought into here right into the middle. And that's pretty much my plan of attack when I have like free money. As I don't plan to really take money out, it's pretty much just playing around with the markets here. But to get in on a position, 10% down, like the last time we were at this point was all the way here back in May of 2024. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, 3 months ago. If we fall lower, then it'll be a position I could have bought in April and then back down in if we get down to here, this would be back in December. So you can see why dollar cost averaging is pretty important. But that is it for today's video. Definitely make sure to smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.